My company advertises in an international in-flight magazine to showcase Zambian gems and its wealth. We receive orders, praises, accolades from all over the globe, but we hardly ever hear from our own people. So me, being Rashmi, would approach random Zambians on the plane, flash open my advert, and ask them what they thought. Some of them thought I was crazy. Many of them were oblivious, uninterested in the Zambian gemstones or jewelry. And then a few who decided to engage with me thought it was some foreign company advertising jewelry in a magazine. What's the big deal? A few flights later, I had sufficient feedback to suggest that if we didn't know our own gem wealth, how are we going to express to the rest of the world that we have the best of it? The rest of the world already knows, the rest of the world is already convinced that jewelry is a social barometer of success, of affluence. Jewelry is tangible wealth and is portable wealth that increases in value and can be carried across borders without any currency controls. The largest consumers of jewelry are the Americans and the Asians. India generates $35 billion just in their jewelry industry. China generates even more at $45 billion a year. What do we Zambians know about our mining industry? We know copper. We know copper generates between $4 to $6 billion a year, which is, compared to the likes of 35 and 45 billion, seems rather minuscule. Do you know that copper currently trades at roughly $6,000 a ton? And that a carat of an emerald, which is a fifth of a gram, is of the top quality emerald, is also currently at about $6,000. And it fits on the tip of your finger. In 2018, last year, for the first time in history, Zambian emeralds surpassed the sales of the Colombian emerald in Hong Kong. We were ranking at 46% and Colombia at a 44%. The Colombians are fiercely patriotic about their emeralds, and they have integrated emeralds into their culture. Every child that is born or a girl that comes of age has an emerald associated in its blessing ceremony somewhere. The Colombians, I think, are the best ambassadors of the emerald world. Year before last, in 2017, before we beat the Colombians, we had a royal visitor. And when he came to the office, he brushed aside our emeralds and said, "Oh, the Colombians have better." We had to sit him down and explain to him that the Zambian emeralds are just as comparable, if not better, and that the only thing the Colombians have on us is about 400 years of marketing. The Zambians just started about a decade ago, thanks to gem fields and gem cantons. Zambian emeralds are rich blue-green in color. Colombian emeralds are slightly yellowish. Zambian emeralds are hard, and they make the engagement ring. Any gemstone that manages to make the engagement ring will always stay in demand because people get married, whether there's a recession or not. The USA imports over $600 million of just emeralds. We won't even talk about the rest. The USA buys majority of its emeralds from India. Where does India buy majority of its emeralds? Zambia. They add their value, and they sell to the rest of the world for billions of dollars. And in the past few years, they're actually charging a premium on Zambian emeralds because they have recognized that Zambian emeralds are natural, unenhanced, hard, and in my opinion, the most gorgeous green. If we move into the Luapula province, we have the turquoise. Now, turquoise is a very soft blue aggregate that will not sparkle, but is soft and serene to the touch. The largest markets being the Middle East and the USA, because they believe that turquoise possesses some beneficial mystic powers for health benefits and warding off evil. Moving further east are garnets. Now, how many of you know what a garnet is? It's a deep blood red. Zambia doesn't just have one color. It has 4 different colors to boast. There is the deep blood red pyrope. There is the sunrise spessartite. There is the sunset cinnamon-colored hessonite. And then there is the pink rhodolite, which is sometimes sold as ruby to the undiscerning buyer. Just across the border, we have green garnets. I wish we had green garnets. Kenya has the green garnets. And they are worth thousands of dollars per carat. Did you know there was a green garnet? Moving into Petaoke, Chipata, Nimba, and inland to the nook of the DRC, we have tourmaline. Tourmaline is the most versatile gemstone in the entire gemstone industry globally. It has 8 different colors on one axis and 8 different colors on the other axis. As you will see in the video, if you turn a tourmaline at right angle, the color changes from green to pink. Now, this is just one combination. In Zambia, we have 8 different colors on the A axis and 8 on the C axis, giving us a combination of 64 different colors from the middle of the country into Malawi. Which other country can boast of such a variety and range of color just within one gemstone? In my opinion, this is an industry waiting to develop on its own. Moving closer to Mozambique, there are the double blue aquamarines, the sky blue aquamarines, and the ones I have personally coined as the triple blue aquamarine. Now, Mozambique takes the cake for the best aquamarines. Apparently, we share the same vein. So we don't know whether Mozambique gives us the vein or Zambia gives them the vein. But if they share the title of having the best aquamarine, we should share that title. Aquamarines, like tourmalines, are dichroic. They have 2 different shades of blue on 2 different axes. In the past 1 year, I have noticed the value of aquamarine almost double. And I've been selling aquamarine since I was 17. This is because Asia has recognized that our area of aquamarine has the deepest natural blues. Moving into Kalomo, Livingston area, we have the Siberian amethyst. It's called Siberian amethyst because the only other place in the world that had the same colors was Siberia. I don't know what they do anymore, but we mine it now. And it's a very rich purple color with red flashes and pink flashes. It's called the royal purple. So we should change the name to Royal Zambian amethyst. Zambia is known to have amethyst. Most of us know that Zambia is a textbook amethyst-producing country. We not only have the rich royal blue colors in the south, but we have the lighter purples that you can find in other continents. And because the artisanal miners over there think that amethyst is fairly common, they bury it back under the sand. The sun heats the sand and changes the amethyst color to a golden citrine in the hope to create a more valuable gemstone because it's no longer as common. But citrines will never be as valuable as an amethyst, sorry. Across the Zambezi on the western side, we have discovered a few kimberlite pipes. How many of you have heard about the Kimberley Hole in South Africa that generated the whole diamond industry and created that slogan, then diamonds are a girl's best friend? Now, DRC, Angola, Namibia, Botswana, and Zimbabwe all have emerging diamond industries. Botswana is one of the leading African economies based on its diamond industry. We have discovered a few kimberlite pipes. I think we should start digging because that hole started small. We can see Zambia has so many gems, and you think of this proverbial gold mine, that we're sitting on this proverbial gold mine. What are we going to do about it? And by the way, we have our own gold as well in Lufunza. The rest of the world purchases our gems. they make billions of dollars from them. We don't need to condemn the rest of the world. We need to respect, learn, emulate, and most importantly, we need to beneficiate our own people. Beneficiation should start at the mine by tagging every single rough gemstone that leaves that mine and goes wherever it goes in the world, but can always be traced back to a Zambian mine. So after the DNA traceability, we need to generate cutters, gemstone cutters, who recognize that there's not one angle for every gemstone. Every gemstone has a different reflective angle. We need to create gemologists who can certify that the gemstone is real and ethically mined. We need to create designers, jewelsmiths, who will come up with designs that represent our own Zambian culture, not a design that we borrowed from some other part of the world. We have our own art. We can express it through jewelry. And finally, we need to retail our jewelry, not just our rough gems, and create our own billions. Again, the rest of the world appreciates what we have. I think it's about time we started appreciating what we have. Create an economy so strong and a gemstone industry so strong that it becomes an engine for national growth. And base a culture around these beauties that are just waiting to sparkle. Thank you.